Before joining Zenler, I had no idea that building a website could be this easy. Let's take a look how you build a website on Zenler. Okay, here we are at the dashboard of the Zenler program. And today I'm going to show you how to build a website with Zenler. So as you can see here, we are at the dashboard. And if you move over to your right, you're going to see the area called Site. So you click that. And then on the left side panel, you see a lot of options, and we go into the one that says Pages. And as you can see here, I've already built out some pages on this one, and I'm going to show you how to build a new page. So you go to the right corner, and it says Add Page. So that's what we're going to do. Add a page. Now you're going to give the page a title. So for this purpose, I'm going to give it the title of Test. Then you do the same with the URL. And then you can start either with a template, and there are currently only 2 options. I do think Zenler is working on new ones. They are also working on a new page builder as far as I heard, but this page builder will do just fine. So for this purpose, let's start with a blank page. So we add the blank page. Now you can publish the page, but which we are not going to do right now because there's nothing on it. And here's the privacy. It's page visible for all users or page visible only for logged in users. So with other words, you can have pages within your website which are only for your clients. But we're going to leave it at visible for all users just because we're building a website. So we're going to say add. And here we are pretty much. Yep, there we are. So as you can see here, I can now add something. Let's say I want to use 100%, then add an element. Now, in this case, I'm going to put a header, and I'm going to give the site a name. So let's say test. And then what you can do is you can go here to the little icon, the settings icon, and you click it. And from there you can add the font and the size and the colors and the letter spacings and heights and stuff like that. So let's say I want to use Lato, and I want to use bold, and I want to make it 50. So, and I like the color. I want a little bit more letter space. Or I want a little bit more letter spacing. Good. And then what we can do is, if we want to, let's say we want to add a button there under it. So you can go, let's say 50-50, you add the button on this side. So you go here to the left, it says buttons, you choose it. And then you go again to the settings where you can change the designs. Like there's some designs here. So if you like these round corners, let's choose that one. So we choose this one. Then you can also, again, change the colors. Now let's say your colors are red. And you want to make the size 18. Now you can also adjust the size of the actual box that is clickable. So what we do is we go to the bottom here and it says width. And on the width size, you can choose full width, normal width. Okay, so we're going to go normal, it's smaller. And then what you can do is to make it your size, you can go to the padding area and let's say you want it to be slightly wider. So I go to 70 and 70. Right, okay, let's go back one, boom. So that looks pretty good. And then here, let's say we want to add a little text. Good, and I will say, for example, click the button to join our free program. And then again, I can go to the settings and increase the size however I want it. So let's say I want it to be 30 and I want it to stand out. So I want it to have a little border. And let's say I want it to have a little bit more letter spacing. And I want it to have a background color. That is great. And then I want to change the letters to being white. And as you can see now, I have created this little area here. Now, if you like to create some more space, let's say between these two areas, you can go up and you can adjust it by going to the padding area and going boom. So now I've created some space. Let's say I want to leave it at 35. Now, if at any point you want to preview, well, first we're going to save what we built right here on the top, right? And then usually this little thing pops up where you can put your title, your metadata description, meta keywords, and a social image, which is basically for the search engine to find your page. Now we're going to leave that for now. And so you want to preview, you go to the right upper corner and find preview. And here you can see what we have. Now, of course, this doesn't look very good, but it's just to show you how to use the program. So now if you look here at the upper corner, it says pop-up. So you can create a pop-up. Now we're not going to edit this, but this is what people will see when they leave your page. So if they come to your page and they try to leave, this will pop up and you can put your freebie there to see if you can catch people's email. Now, if you want to add an additional part, you can go here to the blue plus and say add a new block. So you can go there. And then on the side here, you can see all kinds of particular things that you can add, right? You can add an empty block, a block of courses, a calendar, a call to action. And if you go to the center here, you can see the examples of all the pre-made things right here, right? So you can see there's all kind of options to add. And then from there, you can edit it the way you want. So let's say I want to add the services that we offer. So I will choose here, why choose us? So here, our services, what we do. And let's say I don't want to add pictures, I just want to have a simple explanation. So I add this. And here we are. So very simple. And then you can, of course, edit this however you want. Now, as you can see here, there's some icons. And if you click on the settings of the icons and you go here to the change icon area, there are a lot of free icons you can choose from within Zenler. And then you just edit it the way you want, with the fonts you want and the colors you want. And of course, after you've done all of that, don't forget to save. That is a very important thing to do. Now, if we look here at the right side, it has this little computer monitor right here. And if you click that, you can have 3 different views. You can have a PC view, a pad view, like an iPad, or a mobile view. So let's go to the mobile view so we can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, and you can see the same thing if I go to the like the iPad kind of view. So you can see that it looks good on all the different devices. Now here on the left side, the top left, next to the pop-ups, you can see Zenler AI, in which you can ask AI to help you to rewrite your content and generate headings and generate content. Now I probably will do another video about this and how to use this properly. For this video, it's mostly just an overview of how we can build a web page in Zenler. Now, if you want to add a destination for your button, you will go to the button and again click Settings. And then from there, you can go to the settings and you can change the text. So now it says Submit, but let's say you want to say, yes, I want in. Then you put that. You can even add a subtext, and then you can choose an action. So let's say you want the action to go to a link, and then you can add the link title right here. So now let's say, for example, I wanted to go to my website. Okay, so I will just copy it from here. I copy it, go back to the settings, inside the settings area, and here we go. Now this should work. Go to preview, and here we go. So now if this was your freebie or your free course, you can link anything you want, and here you see the pop-up coming up, right? So I think this is the bulk of what you need to know to build a website. Now, if there is any additional things you would like to know of how to build a better website on New Zenler, if you want to know additional things that you want to add to Zenler that I haven't covered, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try to make a video about that if there are enough people interested in that particular topic. If you are interested in checking out New Zenler, they have a free option available for you to check it out. Just go down below and follow the link in the description. And I probably will pin it as the first comment. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.